Bill and Ted. The Toast Strangers featuring Bill and Ted. One day, Hammerhead was resting in the yard when Bill and Ted arrived. Hello, boys.
Yay, Hammerhead, a long time no see.
Indeed, I've missed Britain so much, and I'm glad to finally be back.
I see that you two got new paint schemes.
Indeed, our new controller gave us new paint jobs and an overhaul, as we are the stars of the show and everyone loves us.
Ted, what did I tell you about fourth wall breaking?
Just then, a new Class 800 EMU went by.
I can't believe it. An HSD still in service. Sure is a good thing as new trains will be taking over.
I've heard that sentence before.
Who was that?
That's one of the new Class 800s they've been testing here. Some say that these new trains will be taking over service from us HSTs.
But are they really?
Well, thankfully they won't be entering service anytime soon, and I've even heard some of the test passengers complain, saying that they're plasticky and the fact that they don't even have a buffet car, and they have as long as us.
I agree, plus they seem just as ignorant as most of the stupid ACS 64s on our line back home.
It seems to be the case with both kids these days.
Indeed, but Ted and I were given an overhaul and a new paint job because we are the stars of the show and everyone loves us.
That's what I said.
No, that's what I said.
I said.
I said.
Ha 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 ha. I see besides the overhaul and paint scheme, nothing's changed between you two.
Indeed. Also, where's Percy?
Did somebody mention my name? Lay end. One day, Bill and Ted were watching the trains go by at Darlington on the East Coast Main Line when a very fast engine with a coach flew by.
Hey, Bill.
Yes, Ted?
What was that thing that just flew by?
It looked like a tank engine going very fast. But how is that even possible?
We should follow and see what its story is.
Are you sure about that? It could be speed running a long way from here.
Who cares? I want to find out how it's so fast.
1 hour later.
Well, Ted, you brought us all the way to York, and this fast engine is nowhere to be seen.
Is somebody looking for a very fast engine?
There you are. I was about to game in Ted for wasting electricity.
Your mother!
Well, I was going very fast indeed. I got up to 135 miles an hour on that last run.
135? That's faster than the Mallard.
Yep, but I've done some interesting things with my front wheels that allow me to go so fast.
But why are you going so fast anyway?
Just in case the fans rage too much over the new Class 800 so I can take over the Express instead.
I heard that!
Well, I've seen enough of York, so can you take us back to Newcastle since that's what it says on your front end?
Yeah, sure. No worries.
They coupled up behind the engine and got ready to go.
Okay, boys, are you ready?
Yeah.
Not really.
Right, let's go!
And so they set off and sped up the line. But then there was a problem.
You're too heavy. I can't go faster than this.
Oh, come on, we're not that heavy.
Well, you are for me. Let's stop at the next station. I have an idea. You guys just go back to York. I'll meet you there in a little while.
Fine.
Back at York, Bill and Ted began to wonder about this strange engine.
Hey, Bill.
Yes, Ted?
So what do you think about this magic end?
Definitely the strangest thing I've seen on our travels to Britain so far. Of all the things I thought I would see here, that's not one of them.
I'm just interested to see what he comes up with next.
Just then, he arrived.
What?
Haha! Yes, I'm back with my 14 clones!
How did you clone yourself 14 times?
Who cares? Let's just go fast.
Once again, they coupled up behind the engine and got ready to go.
Are you ready, boys?
Yeah.
Right, let's go!
And not long after, they got up to speed.
This is the fastest we've ever gone!
Apart from that one time where he coupled me up to that stupid jet train.
Ha ha ha! Who knew cloning myself would be so useful?
Eventually, they made it back to Newcastle.
That was lots of fun. I've got to do that again sometime.
How do you do all this stuff anyway?
A magician never reveals his secrets. Anyway, we're off for a rest now. See you guys later.
Well, now that we're back at Newcastle, I'm gonna pick some Mach 3 coaches.
Did somebody mention my name?
Ah!
Lay end. One day, Bill and Ted were in Sunnyside Yard talking while waiting for their next train.
Bill,
Yes, Ted.
have you been seeing this strange-looking SL Express lurking around?
Not recently. How is it strange?
So you know that Avelia Liberty train coming here in a few years?
Yeah?
Well, I checked social media earlier and I've been seeing pictures of the current SL Express in new paint scheme that the Avelia Liberty will be in.
That is strange.
Just then, the very same train pulled up.
Oh no, you are so cursed.
Yeah, mother! I am the future!
How can you be the future? You're going to be replaced in a few years.
Replaced? I'm brand new!
Alright, prove it then.
Okay, first of all, listen to the way I sound. Ted took a listen.
No, you sound quieter. In fact, you sound just like those TGV trains over in France.
Indeed I do! That's because I'm very well based on my cousins over in France.
But now how is that even possible? You're one of the current Acela trains.
I am not! I'm shiny and modern!
But,
This is getting out of hand. I better go.
yeah, this doesn't even make any sense. How can you be a current Acela but sound and act like a new one?
Because I am a new one!
You know what then? If you really are a new train, then I want to know what your horn sounds like.
Really? Okay.
Are you serious? A two-tone horn? on an American train?
Yeah, I'm based on European technology. What did you expect?
You are so stupid. Alright, that's it. Big boy, bang this train right now.
What are you doing? Wait, what's that?
Ted, 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 Ted.
What, Bill? I was about to crash the stupid train.
You what?
Oh, I guess it was just a dream.
What happened this time?
I saw the most cursed and stupidest train I've ever seen in my life. I can't even begin to describe how stupid it was, but it was a pile of rubbish.
Your mother!
Ah!
Lay end. One day, Bill was resting in Sunnyside Yard when Ted pulled up.
Bill,
Yes, Ted.
I just got a new horn.
A new horn? What was wrong with your old one?
Have you ever heard of trying something new?
Oh my god, I'm going to game you.
Well, anyways, do you want to hear it?
I guess.
Okay, here I go.
Ooh, I like it.
Indeed, I'm going to blow it all day long.
And so Ted went to pull the regional. He was going to blow his horn to the other engines. When he arrived at Stanford, there was a Metro North train stopped at the other platform. Ted thought this was his perfect chance.
Hey there, listen to my new horn.
It sounds like one of those British two-tone horns. I like it.
Yay, someone likes my horn.
Then Ted departed. Eventually, he arrived at New Haven, where he saw another Metro North train stopped at the other platform. Ted was excited.
Hey, you there, listen to my new horn.
It's weird. American horns are the best.
Oh, come on, have you ever heard of trying something new?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I heard that way too much.
And so Ted departed the station, feeling a little underwhelmed. He thought for sure his horn would be more popular. On his way back to New York, Ted met an MBTA train. He was unsure about this, but went for it anyways.
Hey, you there, listen to my new horn.
Ah! It's horrible!
Oh, come on, have you ever heard of trying something new?
Yeah, and it's rubbish!
Your horn is rubbish.
Then he left the station. Now Ted was thinking whether or not his new horn was a good idea. Some hours later, he arrived back at Sunnyside Yard. Bill was nowhere to be seen, but I did see an Acela there resting. Ted thought this would make a good meme.
Hey, you, listen to my new horn.
Ah! It's so annoying!
How is it annoying?
It's stupid, rubbish, and you should be in a clown show.
Your mother should be in a clown show. Wait a minute. That's not a bad idea, actually.
I am going to game end you. One day, Ted was in Morrisville Yard preparing for his upcoming clown show when a New Jersey Transit train pulled up.
Hey you, why are you begging those freight cars?
Why is everything brown? It's all brown.
Why are you here anyways?
Can't you see I'm preparing for my clown show?
Since when do trains attend clown shows?
Well, none of the clown shows around here would accept me as a part of the show, so I'm hosting my own show.
Oh no. Do you even know what you are doing?
Yeah, how hard it gonna be?
Well, with your big crash last year with the jet train, your insane trip to Britain the year before that, and all of your antics over the years, I don't have high hopes.
Well, I want to put my new horn to good use, so I'm gonna try something else that's new.
Well, I don't know you very well, but I do know that you do not mix well with things.
Well, your mother. Now, if you excuse me, I need to find some coaches to repaint. Let's see if there's some over in New Haven.
When he arrived, he surveyed the yard.
Looks like it's just your usual stuff here today.
Then he noticed the yard manager.
Mr. Yacht Guy,
Yes, Ted?
do you have any coaches I could take?
I believe I do. CT Rail had a coach shortage recently and acquired a couple of circus coaches to use in the meantime. But the coach shortage is over, so they're just sitting around now.
Circus coaches? That's perfect. Where do I get them?
Well, they're in the diesel sidings. You wouldn't be able to get there, so I'll have one of our deals bring them to you.
Yay! I have some coaches of my own.
A CT rail engine brought the coaches to Ted. Then he bagged down on the coaches and took them back to Sunnyside.
Ah, yes. I used to watch these coaches travel on the Northeast Corridor for many years, and now I get to use them for my own clown show. Now, with that taken care of, time to call up my co-host and get ready for my show.
It was the day before Ted's clown show. He was buzzing with excitement when Bill pulled up.
Ted?
Yes, Bill?
Why are you painted like a clown with these two coaches?
Well, with my new clown horn, I want to look the part.
Oh, you look ridiculous. You know we have a train to take later, right?
I could advertise my clown show on our journey today. Now, if you excuse me, it's time for me to pick up my co-host.
Ted arrived at Newark Airport to an ongoing quarrel between his two co-hosts.
You suck at being a children's entertainer! I'm the best there is! Oh, come on, Mr. Bubbles. That's not the way to act in front of the children. Yeah, well, I don't know why Ted called so many, should have just got me.
Oi, you two. You're both going to be co-hosts in my clown show. Now, no more being stupid.
Fine, but I better get a lead role.
And so they both got on board.
I need you two to rehearse and make sure my show goes smoothly. I have a train to pull soon and I won't be back until tomorrow.
Are you serious? There's no way I'm rehearsing with stupid Barney.
Well, just do it now. I'm out of here.
It was the day of Ted's special clown show.
It's almost time for my show to start. I'm so excited. I hope my two co-hosts did it right.
Ted, are you sure it was a good idea to include Barney and Mr. Bubbles?
What do you mean?
Look over there.
You are the worst children's entertainer I've ever known! I'm the best there is! You suck! Oh, come on, Mr. Bubbles. You didn't even try to practice for the show. Well, I'm still the best. You know what? Oh, no.
Look what you've done, Ted.
Well, I guess having these two was a bad idea. Guess Mr. Bubbles and I will have to do it ourselves.
When the show began, lots of people came to watch Ted and Mr. Bubbles do clown things.
Look at how big this bubble is!
That evening, Bill and Ted discussed how the show went.
Bill,
Yes, Ted.
so what did you think of my clown show?
Well, it didn't go as badly as I thought it would, although bringing Barney in was pretty pointless.
Yeah, I knew he was a children's entertainer, but Mr. Bubbles didn't have to be stupid about it.
Yeah, mother!
Lay end. One day, Bill and Ted were in Sunnyside Yard on their break talking about life.
Hey, Bill,
Yes, Ted.
why do some people have such an obsession with the three-strike formula?
Don't remind me. Not the three-strike formula. That's the worst formula you could possibly use.
I agree.
Just then, Charles walked up.
Hello, Ted. Today you must pull a very special.
Ah!
Haha, I'm just kidding. I just came to tell you that your train today has a private car in the back, so be extra careful.
Ooh, a private car. Nice. So many fans will be looking at me.
Indeed. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Goodbye.
I don't get to pull private cars very often. This will be fun.
Guys!
Ah! Percy! Don't do that. You'll give that workman a heart attack. You see?
Sorry, Bill, but something's wrong with the German railway.
German railway? I thought German railways were supposed to be the best.
Not today. Everyone has lost their minds.
Well then, what's the damage?
I'll show you.
Whoa, how did this happen? Oh, hey, Big Boy's here.
No time to explain. Look at that.
Why does this freight train not have a brake van?
It gets worse.
Why is there a commuter train pulling coal cars?
Ugh, why is there an express train pulling tanks?
Okay, this is very bad. We need to find the controller.
Look, there he is.
I need to teach him a lesson. Come on, Big Boy. We have some sausages to take care of. Oi, you! Why are all these engines on the railway pulling stupid trains? I thought we were going to do these things anymore.
Stupid trains! I call them specials!
Ah! Alright, that's it. Big Boy, let's do the honors.
What's Ted doing?
Power!
Ted.
What?
Ted.
I was about to crash into the controller.
You what?
Oh, I guess it was just a dream.
Another one? What's with all these dumb dreams you've been having lately? What happened this time?
It was yet another dream where all of the engines on the German railway were pulling stupid specials.
This is why I told you to stop watching those stupid episodes.
Also, Percy Serp showed up.
Did somebody mention my name?
Ah!
Lay end. One day, Bill and Ted were resting in a yard on the Wakayama line in Japan.
Bill,
Yes, Ted.
what are your thoughts on Japan so far?
Very magical and interesting.
Just then, the yard manager walked up.
Ted, I need you to go help out a stranded train.
Why me? Why can't Bill or anyone else do it?
Because you are the chosen one.
What does this have to do with anything?
Just go help out the stranded train.
Fine, but this better be quick.
And so Ted did what he was told.
This better not take long.
Well, then you better be quick about things.
Ted was coupled up, and he went on his way. But already, Ted didn't like this.
You're too slow.
Yeah, mother! It's not like we can help it. The speed limit is 80 kilometers an hour.
So Ted went faster.
Oi! Slow down! You're breaking the speed limit!
I don't care. I want to go faster.
The controller will be very cross with you.
So Ted slowed down. Then he slowed down too much.
Oi! Speed up! At this rate, it will take all day to get to Godo.
Oh, well, you told me to slow down after going fast.
Just do as I say!
You are stupid.
Yeah, mother!
So Ted sped up again.
Oi! Look where you're going! This is our station stop!
Ted slammed on his brakes.
You idiot! Can't you see anything?
You're the one that distracted me.
Maybe you need to pay attention to what you're doing!
Maybe you need to stop being stupid and annoying.
Yeah, mother!
Ted reversed back to the station to pick up and drop off passengers. Then they continued on their way.
Oi! Keep it slow! The speed limit is going down to 60!
Oh my god. I hate going slow. It feels like I'm going over a never-ending interlocking.
Well, maybe if you would stop complaining, we would get there faster!
Maybe if you knew how to run a proper railway, this wouldn't be so painful.
Yeah, mother!
Oh my god, this is so slow it hurts.
Yeah, mother!
Then they arrived at the next station.
Why am I being trapped in here?
This station works differently than the other ones. You need to let the passengers get on and off, then get back into that siding, and then continue to the next station.
This is so stupid. Why can't we just skip this station?
Yeah, mother!
So Ted eventually traversed the points, and then set off on his way again.
You know what? Not only you are slow, you're also very old as well.
Yeah, mother!
I mean, seriously, I think you were built like 50 years ago.
Yeah, mother!
And also, your paint scheme looks ugly. It looks like someone threw a blue stuff all over you.
Yeah, mother!
Also, this rally's complete rubbish.
Yeah, mother!
I swear, this rally is so bad that it makes Penn Central look good.
Yeah, mother!
Are you just going to keep saying, "Yo, mother"?
Yeah, mother!
Oh my god. Are we there yet?
There's 2 more corners to go, you idiot!
I didn't ask you, Pipsqueak.
Yeah, mother! Ted continued to insult the angry blue Japanese train all the way to Gojo Station.
There! Finally, we're here. Now, can you stop being stupid?
Yeah, mother!
That's what I thought.
After that, Ted went back to the yard.
There you are, Ted. I was wondering when you would get back.
I just had to rescue the most annoying train ever.
Oh no, did you trigger that Japanese train?
Yeah, but he wouldn't stop yelling at me about stupid stuff. I'm surprised parts didn't fall off because he's so old. If anything, he's old, slow, and rubbish.
Yeah, mother!
Ah!
Lay end. One night, Robert the ACS-64 was pulling the Amtrak Silver Star up the Northeast Corridor on its last leg of the journey to the New York Penn Station. Then, unexpectedly, his emergency brakes were applied.
What's going on? This is very strange.
He brought his train to a grinding halt when it happened.
Who goes there?
What? Who's that? Why does that voice sound like a ghost?
That's because I have returned. After 31 years, I want my revenge.
31 years? Return? What are you talking about? Show yourself.
Very well then.
What in the world?
Then the ghost disappeared and the voice of it went away. Robert was terrified and confused. He was then able to get the train moving, and so he continued his journey uninterrupted. By the time he got back to Sunnyside Yard, it was sunrise. Most of the ancients there would be waking up shortly. Then Robert saw Bill and Ted.
Bill! Ted! I need to tell you something!
Oh dear, now what?
I saw a ghost!
A ghost? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but I saw a ghost right in front of me, and it looked like you, Bill.
Me? As in a toaster engine like me?
Yes, exactly!
What was the number of this toaster engine then?
It was a bit hard to tell, but I think it was number 903.
This sent a chill right through Bill and Ted's system.
Number 903? You mean Jerome?
Oh dear. There's a very sad story behind him.
Story? What story could that be?
Well, it's not something we usually like to talk about, but since you've asked and would like to know more about Jerome, I suppose it would be best for me to tell you.
And this was the story he told. Jerome was one of the first AM7 toasters built for the Northeast Corridor. Originally, he was going to serve his purpose for as long as possible. However, his life ended earlier than expected in the most tragic way possible. On January 4th, 1987, when Bill and Ted were roughly 8 years old, Jerome proudly pulled what was then known as the Amtrak Colonial, now the Regional, along the Northeast Corridor to Boston. He led the train with John, the prototype AM7. However, when he left Baltimore, he was running late.
Uh-oh, we're running late. We'll have to speed a little bit to make up for lost time.
Isn't that dangerous?
A little speeding never hurt anybody.
Meanwhile, Ricky, a B-36-7 locomotive, was running with a couple other engines like him to a yard in Pennsylvania with his brothers Edward and another John. They ran as a trio, but Ricky had muted his alerter and was breaking several railroad regulations. Worse still, Edward wasn't making the situation any better, as he was supposed to call any signals that Ricky missed, but didn't do so. This was a recipe for disaster.
Ah, yes. So nice to take a stroll up the line without having to hear my annoying beeper.
Indeed! We should do this more often. Just a relaxing drive along a fast line with nothing to worry about.
Are you guys really paying attention?
Of course, but this is easy. We don't have a whole train to pull. Just us all by ourselves.
But little did they know, they were about to cause a big bang.
Guys, are you sure you have been paying attention to the signals?
What are those guys doing?
What's wrong?
We're doomed.
It was a terrible mess. Twisted metal, injured and dazed passengers, and chaos. As a result, Jerome and John were damaged beyond repair and scrapped. John, the B-36, was also scrapped. Ricky and Edward were repaired, and then shunted for 5 years in Maryland, and then returned to service afterwards. Bill and Ted were saddened when they heard about the crash, and would never see two of their brothers again. Every time they passed through that interlocking, they always have a moment of silence to remember Jerome, John, and all the passengers and crew that were involved in the tragedy.
Well, that was something.
And now it looks like Jerome has returned as a ghost for some reason.
That's interesting, because I also heard Jerome's ghost said that it wanted revenge after 31 years.
31 years? Has it really been that long?
Looks like today's date is January 4th, 2018. Today's the 31st anniversary of the crash.
That probably has to do with why Jerome is only now appearing as a ghost. But why does he want revenge?
He didn't say. Maybe you two should meet him and see what he wants.
Meet him? But what if he does something crazy?
I think as long as we reason with him, he shouldn't do anything that bad.
Oh no.
Well, I'm off for a nap. And shouldn't you two be off to work today?
All right, I forgot. Hurry up, Ted. We're pulling the Silver Star today.
You better do this right and not overrun the platform like you always do, Bill.
Your mother!
And so Bill and Ted went to do their work. That night when Bill and Ted returned to Sunnyside Yard, Bill had come up with a plan.
Well, Ted, it sounds like our Jerome wants something. I suggest we talk to him about it.
Are you sure it's safe? Most ghost stories don't end too well.
We'll be fine. Just don't worry about it.
Bill and Ted made their way onto the main line. When they made their way to the racetrack portion, as the Ocellas called it, it happened.
What's going on? I didn't apply the emergency brakes.
Neither did I. What is this rubbish?
When they came to a stop, it happened.
Who goes there?
Jerome? Is that you?
Yes, it is me. I'm glad you remembered my existence.
Well, show yourself.
Very well, then.
Jerome, what are you doing?
I have returned after 31 years to carry out my revenge plan. It was entirely the fault of those stupid Conrail engines that I was scrapped so early in life. And now I want to destroy them.
Destroy them? They were destroyed when you crashed into them. Well, one of them anyway.
Really?
Well, kind of. The back engine you crashed into was completely destroyed, but the other two were repaired and went back to work.
Repaired? They repaired them and didn't scrap all three of them?
Well, yeah. If they're still in one shape, they need to be kept working.
This is outrageous.
Well, the crash happened a long time ago, so perhaps the other two engines aren't around anymore.
Actually, last time I checked, they were sent to work in Brazil when they got old.
Brazil?
Yes, but those two have learned from their mistakes and are fine fellows now.
Even so, I want revenge.
But how could you get revenge? There are no overhead wires on the railroad they run on.
But before Jerome could reply, an engine turned up that none of them expected to see.
Oh my God.
Well, well, well. It's the one engine that I wanted to see.
Who are you and why are you a ghost?
I am Jerome, the engine that crashed into you back in the 1987 Maryland crash.
Ricky was shocked, then scared. So scared that he ran away.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm not done with you yet.
Oh, no.
Well, we better see what they do next.
Get back here, you maniac!
No!
Don't underestimate my power just because I'm a ghost. Oh! Ow! Serves you right.
Ricky, are you alright?
Well, let's get Roger.
And Bill and Ted raced back to Sunnyside Yard. They saw Roger on the siding.
Emergency! Emergency! Engine off the line near Princeton Junction.
Right! We'll send out the rescue train. Next morning, Charles walked up with the news about Ricky. Hello, boys. Ricky has been taken to the shops for an evaluation and some fixing up.
Thank goodness for that.
But it looks like Jerome has become very angry over his action from so many years ago, although now I wonder if he'll cause any more incidents.
Well, in theory, now that Ricky will be in the repair shop for some time, Jerome should go away now.
Bill figured that this would be the case, but he was wrong. One night, an Acela Express was traveling down the line, and when they passed through the same area, it happened again. What's going on? Did I miss a signal?
Who goes there?
Oh no, not this.
Yes, indeed. I still need to complete my revenge plan.
Didn't you already do that the night before?
Well, I thought I had, but it seems the engine in question is now being repaired.
And what's the big deal about that?
I want him destroyed!
Well, I want nothing to do with it. You can fly off and never speak to me again.
Very well then.
What's wrong? Oh, nothing important. We'll just continue on the way like we're supposed to. But that wasn't the end. The next night, a New Jersey transit train ran into the same trap.
Oh, come on, not this silliness.
Who goes there?
Is this seriously happening to me right now?
I still need my plan to be completed.
Well, leave me out of it. I'm busy.
Okay then.
I swear, if this happens a third time...
And it did happen a third time. This time, with Brian.
Oh, come on. I was hoping this wouldn't happen.
Who goes there?
Are you that ghost engine that everyone's talking about?
Yes, it's me.
Well, go away. We want to be left alone.
Wait, you might be onto something.
I've already stopped a number of trains passing through here, and none of them have wanted to help me with my plan.
Probably because it's stupid.
Well, even so, I'm not going to stop this until someone wants to help me.
Very well then.
What?
Good, good.
What is going on?
Don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. So I've decided I'm going to tell the controller about what Jerome wants. He won't go away, so the other engines might be able to come up with a plan to get rid of him based off of that.
There we go.
I know what you thought. I was just trying to make Jerome go away.
And so it was arranged. Charles found out about this, and then thought to himself, so if Jerome isn't going to go away, then we'll have to try something on him ourselves. Later that day, Charles arranged a meeting with some of his engines. It's been a few days since Jerome did what he did to Ricky, but he's still not going anywhere.
So how are we supposed to get rid of him?
I don't handle ghosts. Do you engines have any ideas?
Maybe we could use candles to light him on fire.
Oh, you moron.
I might know a few details.
Yes?
Some say he always listened to his controller no matter what, and did his best to please him.
Are you saying I should talk to him?
Is there anything else we can do?
I'm out of ideas, and so is everyone else.
Alright, I'll do it, but just this once. Tonight, we're going in. Bill, you can take me to the site, and Roger can be on guard.
Right!
That night, the two engines went to the site, and it happened again.
Okay, there's the obligatory emergency brake thing again.
Who goes there?
Just me, Charles, and Roger.
Okay, Jerome, show yourself. I'm here, as your controller, to tell you that what you're doing is wrong, and I want you to stop it.
You're not my controller. You're some other silly controller.
Not quite. I am the controller of the Northeast Corridor.
Oh, really? You're not the controller I know.
Well,
I'm not going anywhere until my plan is complete.
Wait! Get back here! But Jerome had already gone. Well, that didn't work.
Balls! What else can we do?
They went back to Sunnyside Yard, feeling rather stumped. Next morning, Bill shared the news with Ted.
So if Jerome isn't going to listen to Charles the controller, do you think he might listen to William the controller?
Seriously? I haven't seen that guy in 20 years. Who knows where he is now?
Well, either way, you better find him somewhere, because now I'm too scared to go out at night, and so are all the other NNES.
Why?
Well, I'll call him up later and see what happens. So Charles went and telephoned William. Hey there, long time no see. We have a bit of a problem. You see, one of your old engines is appearing as a ghost and is causing problems on my railroad. His name is Jerome. Yes, the same engine that was destroyed in the Chase Maryland crash. You know how he used to always listen to you? Well, we would like you to talk to him since that's the case. I tried talking to him, but it was completely useless. You'll do it? Perfect! Tonight, even better! See you this evening! How convenient. That afternoon, Charles went to talk to Bill about it. Good news! I've contacted William and he's willing to help out with getting rid of Jerome.
Yay!
So tonight, we'll do the same thing we did last night, except with William instead of me.
Well, if this doesn't work, nothing will. Pretty much. I didn't ask you, stupid. Yum.
And so, it was arranged.
It's the same song and dance every single time.
Who goes there?
Take a wild guess.
Okay, Jerome. I don't know where you are, so show yourself, please. Ah, Jerome, I never thought I would ever see you again. I hear you want revenge on the engine that was the cause of your downfall.
Yes, I do.
Well, you did very well for the short time that you were in service, but what you are trying to do right now is not right, especially considering that Ricky learned his lesson after that day. I don't know how he wasn't scrapped considering the damage that had been done, but such is the world of railroads.
So what am I supposed to do then?
Well, your plan is very immature and doesn't help anything or anyone. So, as your controller, I want you to stop what you're doing and stay away from here.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that actually worked.
Thank God. And so the two engines went back to Sunnyside Yard, but this time feeling victorious. And the next morning, Bill shared the news with Ted and everyone else.
Well, now I can feel safe traveling at night again. Indeed.
Well, I'm going back into retirement, but I'm glad I could help.
Indeed.
That's what I said.
No, that's what I said.
I said.
I said.
I see besides the overhaul and paint scheme, nothing's changed between you two.
Just then, Ricky pulled up.
Ricky, did they fix you up?
Yep, I wasn't broken up too badly. I'll be spending a few more days here before I go back to my home in Brazil.
What are you doing here anyways?
I've started to miss working here in the Northeast, so I decided I would spend some time here before going back to work. I was heading for Sunnyside Yard the other night when the whole ghost thing happened. I never in my life thought I would ever see a ghost, but I guess that's what happens when you go on vacation.
Well, we'll make sure the rest of your vacation is the best ever.
Thanks, guys. I needed that.
Well, now that this is all over, I'm gonna go bang some coaches.
Did somebody mention my name? Lay end.